What's up, y'all? This your boy Eddie Jackson. Welcome back to the Drop That Podcast. This episode is brought to you by Laidback TV, okay? We're #1 network app in the fucking world. You already know, okay? It's over 10,000 channels, movies on demand, every sports channel. Yo, you can watch the AFC Championship that's going down tonight. You know what I'm saying? Buffalo Bills, my dark horse, against the Kansas City Chiefs, and soon to be Washington Commanders versus Philadelphia Eagles for the NFC Championship. It's compatible on your iPhones, Androids, and your Fire Sticks. All right, check them out on layback.tv.com. That's LAYBACK TV.com. Now, let's get to hip hop talk. Whoa, yo, I'm a fucking rant. We got three crazy subjects. You know what I'm saying? 3 crazy subjects, and I'm gonna fucking rant about all of them. Top 1, okay? Kendrick Lamar, fresh off of his legendary 2024, you know what I'm saying? Having, what you call it? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 2, what? 2 #1 singles like that with Future and Metro Boomin, and Not Like Us. That was going crazy. You know what I mean? Defeating Drake in a rap battle, and debuting at #1 on Billboard with his album GNX, announcing a legendary stadium tour for let me see how many months. I believe it's going to be 3 or 4 months. It's going to be out with SZA. Also, fresh off the announcement that he will be part of the NFL Superbowl halftime show. First rap artist to go solo. Now here's the shit, right? The Super Bowl is 2 weeks away, and he releases another. Well, NFL releases another legendary commercial promoting the halftime show. And I know these kids nowadays, they're literally dissecting everything. You know what I mean? I heard it the other day of somebody trying to see, what the numbers on the field mean. Bitch, it's a football field. What the hell do you think? But 2 weeks before the Super Bowl, it's announced that he will be sharing the stage with SZA. Now, I'm kind of confused by it because, you know, some people are saying it's actually Kendrick Lamar and SZA together for the Super Bowl. And some of them as a special guest. You know what I mean? Like, it's always a question, like, who the hell would be the special guest for K Dot? You know, he does some tracks, you know, with features and everything like that. But what are you gonna do? You know, is it a feature? You know what I mean? I mean, K Dot doing it straight 14 minutes. Yeah, I think he can do it. He's young enough to do it. But if you want to do an iconic show, you need a breakthrough in between. Now, here's the shit, right? You know what I mean? Check it out. A couple years ago, we had Dr. Dre, right? Announced that he was going to be a part of the halftime show the year the LA Rams won at SoFi Stadium. He turned it into a collective. You know what I mean? With Kendrick Lamar, speaking of. Let me see, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and one R&B artist, R&B soul to be exact, Mary J. Blige. Yes, they had a surprise guest, which was 50 Cent. He wasn't promoted in the commercials, but you know, we know how that came about. But it was a breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, you had Eminem performing, you had 50 performing, you had Dre doing his cuts with Snoop Dogg. But you had an in-between cut, like a bridge, which was Mary J. And yes, Mary J. Blige, you know, Family Affair was produced by Dr. Dre. It was an iconic record for her career. It was a good breakaway in between the rap artists. You know what I'm saying? So, how I see it a bunch of ways. I mean, don't get me wrong. I raised my fucking eyebrow. 2 weeks. Now you want to make it a big deal with SZA? She's going to be co-headlining or a feature, whatever. The conversation sounds like it was a feature, you know, but 2 weeks? I don't know. Maybe I can see why business-wise, because they're both going on the road together doing stadium tours. And don't get me wrong, SZA has been having an iconic situation for the last 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe more than that. I would say a little over a year. She dropped her SOS album. She did her deluxe that went #1. It's got a Kendrick Lamar feature. And she just had a #1 movie in the box office. I think it's called Just One of Them Days or something like that. That with Keke Palmer, produced by Issa Rae. So a shout out to her. Shout out to SZA doing her thing. A lot of people, they want to question it. So fucking what? Kendrick's bringing SZA. It's a perfect setup. You know what I'm saying? It's not for those just for those hip hop heads. SZA is blowing the fuck up. Not to mention, even though Kendrick Lamar is no longer signed to Top Dog Entertainment, he's still affiliated with Top Dog. You know what I'm saying? He got his brothers of Black Hippie, J-Rock, Schoolboy Q, Ab-Soul. He's still cool with Top Dog. All of them were in the fucking Not Like Us video. SZA is now the flagship artist of Top Dog Entertainment. So it makes sense. It makes sense. So this is a perfect layup to the actual Grand Stadium Tour or GNX Tour, whichever they're calling it. This is a perfect alley hoop. Kendrick could flame the stage and do his thing. Go back, switch up, bring SZA. She can drop like two, 3 tracks. Then he come back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I'm Kendrick, I'm gonna give you the pass. Past records, like Humble, DNA, maybe not swimming pools. Let me see. If I'm Kendrick, I'm gonna give you, damn, I could give you like 4 tracks of a verse each, 1 verse each. Humble definitely, DNA definitely. To Pimp a Butterfly, they can definitely do King Kunta. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. You can do a couple of tracks of that. They can do, and then they can do a cut. All the stars from the Black Panther soundtrack. That was a major hit. You can do that. Then let SZA blaze the stage, then come back and give you new cuts. You know what I'm saying? Squabble up, peekaboo, hey now, and then end it with Not Like Us. If I'm him, but he gonna do what he do. But I can't wait. It's gonna be a dope show. I mean, this will be the perfect setup if it was Buffalo Bills going into the Super Bowl, probably against Washington Commanders, something fresh and new, hungry teams. I would definitely say that. So shout out to K Dot, shout out to SZA, an awesome ending to 2024 going into 2025. And it helps the sellouts of the shows. They added a second show in Toronto, Drake City. They added a third show to SoFi Stadium in LA, so it's gonna work. All right, moving on. Speaking of Drake pulls his petition against UMG and now officially filed the lawsuit against UMG. It's official. Defamation. You can even add pain and suffering there. I know it's not literally documented that, but it's weird. It's weird. You know what I mean? This is like someone losing a fight, right? Boxing, MMA, and then protest the decision. File a protest for the decision. Like, hey, this wasn't fair, this and that. I'm like, okay. But Charlamagne the God over at the Breakfast Club, with DJ Envy and Jessica Hilarious. Just Hilarious. It was kind of interesting. Charlamagne actually stated something that I kind of agree with. One of their episodes on the Breakfast Club, that what did he say? He said that, hope I'm not paraphrasing. Damn, I lost my train of thought. If I had it. He said something regarding, oh, okay, I got it. The only one who can really sue for defamation is Kendrick Lamar's wife. You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, you know, and where in the era I come from, it don't fucking matter what is real and what is not. You know what I'm saying? With these diss records. You know what I'm saying? No one questioned Ice Cube with No Vaseline was based off facts. No one questioned Nas with Ether was facts. No one questioned fucking Pusha T with Story of Adidon was that facts. No one questioned Back Down by 50 Cent was that based off facts. And at the time, no one questioned Tupac Hit 'Em Up was this based off facts. So what the fuck are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, with the whole pedophile thing, you know, Kendrick to Drake, and then, you know, the whole domestic shit from Drake to Kendrick, and that's not that your son is not yours, it's your business partner. The only one who's not in the rap battle that can sue for defamation is Kendrick's wife. And I think she would be perfect to give Drake a taste of his own fucking medicine. Cause this is weird, you know? And look what happened. Drake throws a subliminal diss track about LeBron James fighting the Irish. And the crazy shit is, like, you academics already proved it was about LeBron. But I personally, how I look at Drake, I think he's a bitch. I think he's a fucking pussy. If you had, like, what are you worried about LeBron? Like, you weren't worried about Kendrick suing you, but you worry about LeBron and don't want to say his name? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. That's some bitch shit now. He's a bitch. Why the fuck are you dissing LeBron, but you don't want to say his name? You want everybody to just figure it out so you can get away with subliminals. What? Because you worried that LeBron could actually fight you? Not only physically, but he could fight you in court. He got the bread. Because you fucking with his family now. Rather if it's true or not of what he was saying on the record, it don't matter. You's a bitch. You didn't want to fucking say it. You want to choose your battles on who you're saying it to. You know what I'm saying? You were dissing Kanye, and Kanye ain't no fucking diss rapper. He's a producer. And then you buckled when Pusha showed you, you want to knuckle up? This is how we fucking do it. You want to say Kendrick's name. You want to say Pusha's name. You want to say Pusha's wife's name. No. He's a bitch. He's a bitch. So, and look what, he thought he was bigger than the fucking machine. UMG took your record out. They took down the record. They don't want to smoke with LeBron because in the end of the day, LeBron's a basketball player. Over 20-year career. 4 NBA championships. Multiple All-Star game appearances. Is he the lead scorer now, I think? Top lead scorer past everyone? It's like, get the fuck out of here, bruh. UMG is going to show you, no, fuck you. You think you're bigger than us? We going to settle this. If I'm UMG, not only I'm going to make Drake pay for our legal fees, not only am I going to make sure 2025 we don't see a Drake album under our label, but I'll make that bitch fucking make a public apology. Not his black side, his white side. His white Jewish side. If he is Jewish. I heard he's not. So, he's a bitch. He's a fucking bitch. And you're not even suing Kendrick. You're suing defamation because they put the record out. Okay. Didn't they help you put out Family Matters? I mean, if you think about it, shit, the way you set up, okay, Kendrick put out the fucking single artwork that looks like Drake's house with a bunch of sex offender pins on it. Okay, I get it. But the actual production company and studio who own Family Matters, you actually put the whole fucking picture from the actual show, Family Matters. I'd sue your ass too. Because if we're being honest, everybody keeps saying, oh, Family Matters was better than fucking Heart Part 6 and Tailor Made and motherfucking Push-Ups and all of that. I say Family Matters was straight fucking garbage. It was straight 7 minutes of garbage. The video was better. I think the video was better. The track, fucking garbage. Who the fuck are you dissing? The whole video is directed towards Kendrick, but the song is about every fucking body in the fucking world. Make it make sense. So, I'm glad UMG is showing them, like, bitch, you are replaceable. Our artist, Kendrick Lamar, is doing the halftime show. Okay? We have another halftime show artist who's on Republic, who's from the city you're from, who's a fucking stadium artist icon now, called The Weeknd. And we got Taylor Swift. So get the fuck out of here. You know, it's whatever. I hope UMG wins this one. So that'll be back-to-back years and back-to-back battles Drake had that he fucking lost. Because now you ain't going to get the push. You ain't going to get the push from UMG. You're trying to get out of your fucking deal. This is the way you're going to do it. I would like to see how he's going to do it when it comes down to being independent. I mean, when it comes down to some of his artists, on his OVO label, they're distributed by Warner, the other competitor. But you want that? You want to go from UMG power to Warner power? Good luck with that one. Moving the fuck on. Chris Brown sues Warner Brothers Discovery for $500 million for the documentary that they released. That they're trying to prove that Chris Brown was, an R word, was an abuser, all of this shit. This guy has been fucking trying to entertain his fans for the last 15 years, and you keep fucking dragging his name down in the mud. You know what I'm saying? The one fucking incident he already had, they made up. They are cool. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna and Chris Brown are cool. They met up afterwards. They made amends. They made peace. They fucking made records on Rihanna's album Unapologetic. Self-explanatory, bitch. And now, here we go. I feel bad for Chris Brown because, back in 12 years ago, he won a Grammy for Best R&B Album for Fame. Don't get me wrong. Well earned it. I don't think they gave it to him because he earned it. I think they gave it to him just to give it to him, which is bullshit. This is one of the most talented fucking artists in the last 15 fucking years. We had our Michael era. We had our Usher era. And now we're in our Chris Brown era. This motherfucker could do it all. He could sing. He could rap. He could fucking make albums. He could write albums. He could produce. He could dance. He can act. What is it this motherfucker can't do? He just did 2 shows over there in Europe. 90,000 people in a stadium. This guy's gliding in the fucking air. What does that tell you? That means he can fucking probably compete with anybody in the last 20 fucking years doing the Super Bowl. Why he hasn't been able to do the Super Bowl is because of you motherfuckers. You guys are full of shit. Award shows, he can't even do it. This guy was going to do an award show. What was the award show? Damn, I forgot what award show is. I think it was an award show where he was going to do tribute to Michael Jackson. And they took him out. They took him out the same fucking week he was going to do it. This guy was rehearsing. He went out of his way to rehearse for this fucking show. And you took him out. And what happened? He released it. He released the rehearsals. The rehearsals. And the shit was fire. You guys fucking missed out. You guys need to appreciate Chris Brown while he's still alive. And releasing a documentary like that when he's got kids now. He didn't have kids when he was going through this with Rihanna. He's got kids now. And this is the shit his kids are going to have to fucking see. You know what? Shout out to you, Chris. Sue the fuck out of Warner Brothers Discovery. They're bullshit assholes. They didn't even know how to write fucking movies. It's because of them the DC universe took a shit and then they had to reboot it. And they can't compete with Marvel and Disney. But I heard that Chris Brown's going to donate the $500 million when he wins. I said when, not if. To a domestic abuse foundation or something like that. I hope he doesn't. Take that Chris, I'm talking to you, bro. From man to man, father to father. Take that $500 million and put that shit in a trust for your kids. Because in the end of the day, if I'm you and I got a documentary that came out that's about me, that's giving me a fucked up narrative of who I am as a person, and it's Warner Brothers Discovery that's distributing that shit and pushing it and making me look fucked up where my kids could see it, God forbid, hell yeah, I'm gonna fuck them up, take their money in a lawsuit, and I'm gonna put that in a trust for my kids. That's what I would do. It's like, I'm gonna fight for you because obviously you got money, you good, but put that for your kids, man. They deserve it. They earn it. You know what I'm saying? Domestic victims, they already got the support that they need. Now, this is for your kids. So your kids don't got to fucking deal with this bullshit. Have them take that down. Have them pay the $500 million. Have them pay the legal fees separately. And give a fucking public apology. And then when they're done with that, tell them to go fuck themselves. Okay? But that's all we got for the Drop That Podcast. I'm your boy Eddie Jax. Make sure y'all subscribe to the page. Like the page, you already fucking know what it is. I will see you guys soon, okay? You guys enjoy the weekend. I'm out of here. Peace!